Have you ever been in a life or death situation? I hope that none of you have been, but possibly a few of you have been. I know that I have been, but the one thing that I didn't know was that I was putting myself in that situation. Up until 4 years ago, actually this month, I was homeless and on drugs for about 10 years of my life. And let me tell you, learning how to lead a healthy lifestyle again was one of the hardest things that I'd ever have to do. But today, I'd like to take a moment and thank some of those people who ultimately helped me achieve my goal of sobriety. The first people I'd like to thank is going to be my treatment team, and that's going to be Oklahoma County Drug Court and North Care. I'd like to thank them both for the opportunity that I was allowed to be in that program that completely changed my life. Thank you for that. I'd like to thank North Care for teaching me several valuable coping skills that have really helped me manage my stress. And I'd also like to thank Oklahoma County Drug Court because upon completion of the program, I was actually given a clean record. And that's something that's just so valuable towards my future. So thank you for that. Now the next person I'm going to thank, and this might come across as a little awkward or maybe even a little vain, but I'd like to thank myself. And the reason being is I think in recovery it's very important to be good to yourself and to be uplifting and motivational. So I'd like to thank myself for not relapsing for one. I know that's something that some people can struggle with early on in recovery, and I'm so grateful I didn't do that. I'd also like to thank myself for just trying so hard. The program was not an easy task with lots of obligations and lots of requirements, so I'm just really grateful that I put my best foot forward. I'd also like to thank myself for just not giving up. Learning how to lead a different lifestyle again isn't easy, and it just brings up all sorts of different emotions. So I'm just really grateful I was able to complete the program and persevere. I'd also now like to thank some of my friends and family. The first person I'd like to thank is going to be my best friend, Margaret. We've been friends since 6th grade, and she's also going through recovery, so she really understands what I'm dealing with, and she's just a great support for me. So thank you, Margaret. I'd also like to thank my mother. My mom helped me get into that program. She's always believed in me and never given up on me. Thank you so much, Mom, for always unconditionally loving me. And I'd also now like to thank my sister. My sister didn't want to talk to me while I was on the streets, homeless and on drugs, and understandably so, but once I got clean, we reconnected like never before, and she became my best friend. We were inseparable. She's just a great person, and I've always looked up to her. She's my rock, my everything, and thank you so much for being there, Sydney. Now, with that said, I hope I was able to express some much overdue thanks to some of those people. But again, learning how to lead a healthy lifestyle was one of the hardest things that I'd ever have to do. And I hope I was able to effectively thank my treatment team, myself, and my friends and family for helping me achieve my goal of sobriety. Thank you.